We're in for a big one, boys. NIBELLA Battle Pass again. New beach festival. Strife changes. Hero balancing. Hanzi rework. A bunch of other stuff. Hey, Nob here. In this video, I'm going with the patch notes with Kinggodcastle 5.8.1. It is that time again. The Desert Queen NIBELLA. She looks freaking amazing. But before we do that, we have to go from the top. There's a lot of content, and we will get to the beach festival and all that. Okay, we just have to go from the top to bottom. You can see a Hanzi rework here. It's freaking crazy. There's a lot of stuff in this patch in the beginning of this season. It's usually packed with stuff. Unfortunately, there's one aspect of it that hasn't been touched, and we will go through that now. The season calendar, okay, this patch is pretty freaking long. I'm gonna leave the link down below as usual. You guys can check it out yourself, and I'm just gonna go through it and kind of highlight the important things and what I see that is highlightable, right? So this is one of the biggest changes, is going to be this idea of splitting a league into first and half season. Now it's split, boys. Season 45, this is season 45, right? Season 45, so League is now what they are calling their competitive modes in terms of Strife and Arena, their Arena modes, right? Now, instead of it being the duration of the entire season, now there's going to be half seasons. The leagues are half seasons. And the rewards are going to be based on those half seasons. And we'll get into it, but they're splitting it into two parts. It's not just one whole season anymore, right? Like this overarching thing. Now it's like mid-season. So this is good and bad at the same time, and we'll talk about it. That's a conversation. But just know that I know this is confusing for newer players because it is kind of confusing. But this is huge, boys. They've never done this before, and they are splitting in two seasons now. And the reason why, I'm not sure if they address it here, but the reason why is to address the problem of point distribution at the higher end the later it gets in the season, because of how their point distribution system works, right? Like when you win you get 1 point, but when you lose you get minus 50. This is their solution to that, and just know that. So there's going to be point distribution. It's the same stuff. If you guys been playing League, just regular league stuff from Strive, you guys know what's up. I'm not going to rehash this. This is going to take too long. But basically, the higher rank that you get, the more league points that you earn, right? And then you'll ask, hey, Nob, so league seasons, how does that work now that it's half? Each season, from what I understand, from what I am absorbing, league seasons, like how you get points for your league points for your league skins, we'll get to league skins soon in a bit. How you get points is per half season now. So you can think of it like in season 45 there are two opportunities to get league points. It's the same things in terms of how you get the skin. 3 seasons, highest rank in league ranks, right? It's just more opportunities now. Like when you cash out those points are now sooner, so to speak. Intervals are sooner. You don't have to wait until the end of season 45 to get points. There are 2 opportunities within season 45 to get points now. That is the bad and good thing at the same time. We'll get to it. So this is all that's saying. This is just introducing the new Arena League system. Now, you are familiar that the league system and the league skin only apply to Strive Battlefield. Now they are, well, these are like Battlefield modes, not Arena modes, right? So they are including Arena in the league system now. It's the same exact system, but applying it to Arena. And you're like, Nob, if you do league system in Strive, you get a cool skin. How about Arena? Guess what? You get a cool skin now when you do Arena as well. I have a huge complaint about this. Huge complaint. We'll get to it because they will address it later. We'll talk about it later. But basically know that the league system with the whole the skin stuff, the cool shiny chroma skin for the battle pass skin, it is applied to Arena and is different. A different skin for Arena. So now you have to do Arena and Strife and rank top 50 within both modes to get each respective skin. Yes, you heard it right. You heard it right. So, yeah, let's go past that. And then they are adjusting, since since the arena, now there are mid seasons, right? There are like 2 half seasons. They are increasing the amount of quantity of pieces and things you can get from the arena shop, right? Because it's like essentially you're getting more points and things like that. So they are adjusting that accordingly. That's all they're saying. This is the pass, cool, the reward skin. Let's look at the effect. Ooh, I do like it. I do. Unfortunately, the hero it's not great. It's not. They did buffer. We'll get to it. They did buffer, but it's man, the skin is amazing. Actually amazing. If I had to rate this, I don't know if I like the effect too much. I don't know. There's something weird about it. It's just me. She's like throwing like mustard. I don't know how I feel about the effect. I'll give it a 8.5. How about 8.5 out of 10? I like it. Well, how about like 8? 8. I think 8.5 is a little generous. I think I'll give it an 8. I do like it. Okay, beach festival. There is another beach festival, but man, this is brand new. They've never done. Basically, all the festivals so far in the past, up until now, has just been like do the event mode stuff, get the tokens, then you buy. There's no interaction with it. So now it's a beach festival, boys. Dandelion Rhineria. They understand. We're gonna get summer festivals now in King God Castle, bro. Like, I am all for it. And we'll get to it. Look at this screenshot. Look at this screenshot. Use the beach festival tokens to decorate your resort in variety of ways. Where's the statement? The statement. Oh, they don't say it here. Set off fireworks. Collect tokens that can be only obtained in this festival. These tokens can be used to obtain limited time items from the festival shop. A new festival event mode will be launched this season, and existing event modes will not be playable. Okay. During this season, all 3 new skins will be released at the beginning of the season. Cool. And then we'll check it out. We'll check it out in a second. But there are some more stuff. So this event mode is not going to supposedly function the same as before. Well, we'll see how it happens. But basically, you have a space that you can customize, and I'm going to assume there's going to be heroes like Dominion. They're going to take their Dominion kind of functionality, where all the heroes are just kind of walking around, and it's like a beach now, and you can decorate it, right, with these cool decos and stuff. And you know what this reminds me of, that gets me so excited, is that they are finally kind of putting some ideas from their zombie game into King God Castle. And that is my 100% want. Is I want my own avatar, and I want to walk around and chill with you guys. You know, first off, you guys, like, imagine me walking around. We like get a room, and then we're just chilling, hanging out, and like playing King God. It'll be awesome. It'll be so awesome. Give me a freaking avatar. I can walk around and interact with people. Man, come on. That is my number one hope. But this is a direction. I'll go for it. We'll go into it later. So League of Phoenix. Season 45, 46, 47, this stuff remains the same, and I'm not gonna rehash it. You guys can look at my League season video I have breaking that down. Of course, League of Dawn is the previous one. It's the Bardry. So if you finish within top 50, you will get all of 3 skins. Cool. Now this is League of Phoenix. This is the newest one. So the next 3 seasons, all right, boys, 3 entire seasons. That means effectively 6 half seasons, right? 6 half seasons, so 3 full seasons. But the idea is the same. So for Strife, you get Hanzi this time. So if you're a Hanzi fan, go for it. If you're not, then don't. Or if you guys are just wanting a skin, then just do it. But the point distribution, from what I understand, remains the same. Now you can see right here, Zhao freaking Bai. So they are including Arena as a League of Phoenix. All right, it's a separate mode, separate points, everything. You need to play Arena. Same idea, by the way. Top 50 League, everything. They are applying it to Arena, and the reward for that is Zhao Bai. I have a lot of problems with this. Boys. So you are telling me that I have to play Strife and arena. And every half season you get league points. That's how it works now, boys. And like from what I understand, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure, each mid-season, like each half season gets you points, and it essentially resets, right? Like you at the end of each half season, it reset. Like we know, right? At the end of the season, it will happen at mid-season. You get league points, and then you do it again for the remaining half, and then you get league points, and then rinse and repeat. You do that for 3 seasons, and top 50 will get you all 3. Top 50 and arena will get you all 3. My issue is that you need to do it for both. Why? Why? I mean, like, you know, it's like, it will make me play arena again, you know? It will make me play arena again. So I guess it's doing what they want us to do, because let's be honest, Strife Battlefield has a high play rate. Arena does not. Raid does not. Tower Trials does not. I'll tell you right now. So there's no reason to play raid. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna bury raid anymore, but arena and Strife, like, it's already taxing enough to get high enough in Strife that, you know, personally, I'm thinking about you guys. Personally, I think getting Strife Battlefield pretty high is pretty easy. But my issue with Strife is that they haven't optimized what they've said that they wanted to optimize yet. It is still crazy laggy. It is still crazy. Like, it's too long. It's freaking too long. It doesn't work for our game, in my opinion. It's way too long. Matches should be 20-25 minutes, not 40-50 minutes or whatever, right? It's insane. And they are doing all of this. They are doing this before it's up. It's still beta season, man. That is my main gripe about the Strife Battlefield stuff, is like they're doing this skin, and it's cool. I want it. I just want the experience to be smooth and not aggravating, or, you know, like, I just want to feel good playing it, and I do. It's fun. It's really fun. I want to play it. It's just the slowdowns and the long, like, duration of game time is just so long. Now, to their point, since they are reducing it to half seasons, you get more points, even on the upper end, supposedly by doing this, right? So it might feel less of a slog. We're gonna have to see. To be fair, it is not as bad as we might perceive it to be, because it's half seasons now. So, like, these seasons are going to go by fast, boys. Very fast. And the second half is going to be rough, because, I mean, I guess not rough because not many people do it, in my opinion, but the second half is pretty much raid time, right? So you guys doing raid, you're going to have to do like triple time, you know? You got to do Strife, and you got to do arena, and then you got to do raid, and it's just like, man, why do I ever play raid? That's a good point. So yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Now, this makes you just thinking about it, this makes you like, oh, you're gonna burn out, boys. For me, it won't burn me out personally. This allows me to actually play and get some cool rewards, and allow me to play arena again, because I already have my King God arena flag. I've already gotten top 10 at one time, and I don't want to touch it ever again. And this allows me to be like, oh, at least I want to get top 50 in the arena, right? For me, it's easy. For me, it's pretty easy. For new guy coming in, it is not easy. It is not easy at all. So this raises some concerns. I don't see it changing anytime soon, and I think since it's a lot. It's a lot in a short duration, so it is what it is. I'm excited, but there's also concern with it. All right, next one. Hero balancing, boys. As I told you, every new season, that's where the hero balancing happens. Draco, lo and behold, I ranked him in D in my latest tier list. He is getting a 37.5% spell power increase. That's a huge increase, dude. Like, I'm not gonna read the text. You guys can read it yourself. But basically, he needs more power, and they're giving him a more. That's freaking crazy, dude. Like, that's insane. You know what's funny is that even with this, I'm not sure if he can hang. You know, even with this. Now we're gonna have to see. He's gonna have a lot of birds, that's for sure. But the thing is, he needs. Just give him 60%, bro. Just do it. Just freaking do it. It's just do it. Now this gets me interested. This gets me interested. I will have to test it. But that's a lot of spell power increase, bro. Can you just give Pharrell back his spell power? Why? Joel, lo and behold, I put him in D. They're increasing his avatar form to 6 seconds. I mean, he needs more than that, to be honest, but cool. Neria buffs all around, mostly. So she is a 30 out of 60 mana user, so with 10 mage or whatever, 50% mana gain, she will pop off, right? That is nice to see. 2 auto attacks, and she triggers her ability. Now they are increasing the fix. Now my main thing is her fixed attack speed. That's how, like, they're quote unquote balancing her, right? To where she's not like out of control. But they actually buff this in the past, and that is the reason why she came back into relevancy in the past, and they are doing it again, and it's just gonna make her better. I think she's great, man. I think she's great. It's just that at tier 1 and 2, it's 55% instead of 60%, which is whatever, to be honest with you. That's tier 1 too. But this is crazy. This is 100%. She's just auto attacking normally. That's kind of that's cool. And then Nibella, of course, the battle pass skin, they are just increasing her spell power to 16.6%, and they are changing it to be this. I never understood this crap, by the way. This is old design philosophy, like what the crap, Austin piece kind of thing. She is a spell power type of hero, does ability, but the abilities is scaled off of attack. The other thing that, you know, like, for some reason they had for some kind of, I don't know what they were designing philosophy or whatever in the past was, but this happened a lot. It's kind of like freaking, like, imagine if Victoria did her skill but her skill is not based on attack, it's based on spell power, right? It's kind of like that thing, right? It's like, it's what you think it should be scaled on is not scaled on that, and I'm like, why, right? So they are changing it to spell power, which is amazing, by the way. It will make her feel a lot freaking better, and we'll see. Now, is this enough to bring her? I don't think so. Just based on just eye tests, no. That she needs like some kind of utility in her like Awakening 1 or something, like maybe like increase 100% health when she does skill or something, right? Or something. Some damage mitigation or CC CC whatchamacallit, not immunity, CC resistance or something, like something. She needs something. Kanak is getting a nerf, not surprising, and guess what? Saras is also getting a nerf. Kanak now can only stack 8 times and grants 1 curse, so it will delay a little bit. It will delay a bit at the beginning, right? Because he can't stack really quick. It will be delayed a little bit, so it doesn't stack as fast. And the top end, you'll feel it. He misses 2 stacks, which is pretty big in my opinion. And you will feel it, but I don't think it's gonna, like, he's not dirt, right? He's not dirt. I think it's pretty fair. You will feel it. And I'll say that just without, the patch isn't live yet. No one knows, but I'm going to say you'll feel it, right? You'll feel it. And then Saras, you will definitely feel this one 100%. So he is not a 50% mana user anymore. To be honest, I I never understood why he was 35 out of 70, to be honest with you. So now he is 0% mana starter. So that means especially in Strife Battlefield, because when you get like that mage altar or whatever, you're not really able to get that 100% mana start on Seras reliably to do his clones at the beginning of round anymore, right? Unless you get items and things like that. And then you have attack and spell power decrease. Like they nerfed them, boys. They even nerfed them even further. And you're gonna feel this one. You're definitely gonna feel this one. And what is my go-to in Strife now? That's a secret. That's a secret. I have my go-to in freaking Strife. Sacramentum. So heroes equipped with Sacramentum are excluded from Sacramentum effect. Now, a lot of this is like whatever to most people because, you know, legacies, right? Like it's harder to get legacies and they don't even know what this is, right? So just know that if you have this, then you are excluded from the effect affecting the user, right? And that's all it is. I'm not gonna go deep into it, but that's what it is. All right. And then hero adjustments in Strife Battlefield. This is like the balancing straight for Strife itself. So Aramis, not gonna see it. Hansi, not gonna see it. Joel, people are gonna try it. Not gonna be as great in my opinion. Kanak, people will still do Kanak. I think Kanak will still be relevant. Kathy, no one's gonna touch her. Jinju, no one's gonna touch her, right? And that's just the nature of freaking Strat, right? Strat Battlefield strat balancing. This is the strat. So they're gonna make low usage ones as they perceive it, you know, better and things like that. So Bounty Hunter was pretty good. Now they're making it better. Supply Contract, no one really picks this unless forced to. Adamant Armor, I do like to pick this. This is not bad. It is better now. Focus Defense, everyone and their mothers picked this, so they nerfed it by 2 silver. But it's still going to be really good. Vigor, a lot of people picked this last season. This is still pretty good in my opinion. They're just nerfed it a little bit. Void Erosion, the probability of a strategy appearing is slightly reduced. Interesting. Did anyone actually put Void Erosion? Probability of a strategy appearing is slightly reduced. Wait, that's not Void Erosion, right? Void Erosion is just more void. I don't know. I'm confused, bro. I'm freaking confused. Changes to round composition. The overall composition of monsters that appear in each round changes. So they are changing it to where now in Strife Battlefield, if you guys don't play Strife, this is like whatever, bro. But Necromancer chapter, right? They are not appearing as summoning. So don't get me wrong, they will probably still appear on the field as enemies, but in terms of summoning stones, they are removing it, right? And they are introducing the chapter 13 units, which is going to be kind of interesting because they essentially have this growing mechanic. It's interesting. So when you get this thing and it's sitting on your bench, after 5 rounds it will turn into this thing, and this thing will give you 15 silver, which is pretty cool. It's a 5-star unit, right? And this doesn't appear normally in the evasion shop, meaning that you can only get this unit by having this unit like just sitting, right? Yeah, like this, you have to have this sitting on your bench after 5 rounds, then it will turn into this. It's like the scaling thing. It's pretty interesting. The same thing with this one, right? After 4 rounds, this will turn into this one, which will give you strat XP. Essentially, it's the effects of like the goblins, right? And then this one, after 3 rounds, you'll get this one, which is the strat refresh, which is pretty good. Then this one, after 2 rounds, will give you this, which will give you assault token. So that you have like this, you like bank these and keep them on your bench. It's very interesting. And then of course you have the chapter 13 boss. He's probably going to be OP. Oh freaking P. And then strat changes, of course, instead of the undead, because they are going out, then you have this one, which is really good, man. Like this is crazy actually, kind of. So reduces the number of rounds, so they scale, you know, less rounds, right? So you get the evolve, right, the evolution faster, and then it evolves the army captain into the boss, chapter 13 boss, after 2 rounds. That's kind of crazy. Not many people pick the boss ones. This one, This one, not bad. Hanzi rework preview. It is about freaking time. With the introduction of season 46, Scarlet Arrow, Hanzi would be reworked with a bunch of stuff, just like Kanek and Ophelia. Hanzi definitely needs it. I am interested. I just love it that they're actually doing this now to older heroes. Now, this is the first time, by the way. I mean, they did do Kanek, but Kanek wasn't exactly old. Kanek's not exactly old, boys. I know a lot of new players are like, oh yeah, Kanek is old. He was so long ago. No, he's not. I mean, to me, he's not old. All right, I'm a freaking fossil. All right, but Hanzi is definitely the first one they're actually revisiting. Yes. And you know what's exciting? You know what's exciting about all these? The thing that I've been complaining about for so long. Awakened abilities, boys. Reworked awakening abilities. NIBELLA needs this, but they're not going to touch NIBELLA until a lot later for sure. They're definitely going to touch the older heroes for sure. The next hero to get a rework, 100,000 freaking percent. You know what I'm about to say? Daniel. Daniel is the next one, 100%, bro. If they are going down this route of older heroes, Daniel is 100,000% going to be the next hero to get a rework. Now, this is now they're like, no, why are they reworking Hanzi? If you've been watching the channel, I have not been a Hanzi fan. I've been ranking her very low, and there's a very good reason, bro. There's a very good reason. She needs changes, man. She needs changes. Now, my biggest question with this is, since it's a rework season, is she going to have the second round of battle pass skins? They did say in a art dev letter that what happens when all the heroes get battle pass skins. They were like, we are planning on just giving everyone a second battle pass skin. They literally said that. And if the trend follows, Kanek with his rework got a battle pass skin. Ophelia with her rework got a battle pass skin. It makes sense that at the start of season 46, the next season, Hanzi gets a rework and she gets the first round of second battle pass skins. It makes sense, right? Because if that happens, then you guys can be happy as well, because that means that Ren's second battle pass skin could happen. Rai's second battle pass skin could happen. Zhao Bai's second battle pass skin could happen. Mel, you know, it goes down the line, right? So that's freaking crazy. Now, the new summoning blessing, who cares about that? New legacy summoning guide. This is essentially, I'm going to assume that this is essentially this version, this summon a blessing garbage, this legacy, this one is the same thing, but legacies. So I'm going to say skip this. For sure. So this is the new skin, Summer Beach area. Look in the art. The freaking art. Look at this. This is insane. This is freaking insane, boys. It's crazy. Never in a million years. In the past kinggodcastle, I would never thought this would be possible. Freaking Summer Beach, look, he has an octopus, bro. Oh, this is so sick. And Dandelion, pretty new hero, and then she gets she is really good. It's pretty freaking good. And then new hero profiles of Zhao Yun, horseback riding. That's losing in a duel dislikes. Zhao Yun to Ren, following the initial launch heroes Shelda and Aberon. More details, so more lore, boys. I'm gonna check those out. When most of the lore is in, I gotta do a video checking all of them out. I haven't really checked them out yet, because I really want a lot of them to exist first. And then we can like go in and like maybe I can just do a video going through all the lore or the character profiles just to like just read them for fun, right? So I'll probably save it for you guys, you know. But I love this. More lore, better, and then a bunch of bug fixes, but minor changes. There's a huge point in this one. Check this out, boys. The underdog change of this entire patch. The auto sort button has been added to Great Rift. Again, what is this? Again, it never was. It never freaking was, bro. The auto sort button has been added to Great Rift. Yes, freaking hallelujah. Give me the auto sort. Now, awesome piece. Can you continue to give me the potential abilities for new heroes when you release them in your patch notes, and to give me the heroes that entails in your Grand Arena buff, which you still haven't done in this patch notes, but we'll get to it. But please give me those two. But man, this is amazing. I've been asking for an auto sort button in Great Rift for so long. I don't know why it didn't exist in the first place. It doesn't make sense. And then new chroma skins can ride NIBELLA, and you know, you can buy for gems and skin tokens. By the way, skin tokens are very hard to get now, and they need to do something about it. That's just my little thing. Now, next thing, there are two more things, boys. We'll get to. I want to check out the beach festival. Dang it, solo raid. If you care about this at all, boys, there it is. Arena invasion, cool. It is Shadow in West region again. Awesome piece. Tell me who are Shadow and who are West in this patch notes, as well as the potential abilities of your freaking new heroes in your patch notes, please. And then that's pretty much it that I want to talk about there. Now, beach festival. Okay. Beach festival. You can see here that the Great Rift cast, okay, the NPCs has, you know, new attire as well, and I'm assuming they're gonna look like this. And Great Rift is gonna be freaking crazy. Like this is crazy. This event will be held in a different way than previous events. Use the beach festival tokens to decorate your resort in a variety of colors, set up fireworks, and collect tokens that can only be obtained at festivals. Interesting. These tokens can be used to obtain limited time items from the festival shop. Beach festival tokens can be earned until midnight, etc. Interesting. So you can collect beach festival, you know, playing the game basically. Great Rift, cool event, right? There's an event, and then you can buy this like with beach festival tokens. You can set up fishing spot, stall, shop, etc. within the event, and by using the fishing spot, stall, shop you set up, you can obtain tokens that can be only obtained at the event. Beach store, cool, and you can get tokens, bronze, silver, gold tokens, rather than beach tokens. Interesting. You have to use these bronze, silver tokens to celebrate the festival. We have prepared a wider variety of event products than usual. Cool. My question is, it says limited time items, right? Limited time items from festivals. Now, I'm going to assume that these items function like Dominion items, where you have like a storage and you can like store these items, right? And like obviously these items will persist on your account as you go forward, and then this space or whatever, I'm going to assume you can decorate it with different items that you've gathered through different festivals, and you can like make your own space. That's all. I think so. Maybe. Food for thought. But this is so sick, because these ideas of like customizing your own stuff, like I said, is like very much from their zombie game. And it's like customize your own room, right? And it's like so close. Give me a walkable NPC, awesome piece. Walkable NPC. That is my dream come true stuff. These are the battle pass skins that are returning from this event that you can get Ren, you know. And as a reminder, I do have a skin playlist on my channel of all the skins. Yes, all, literally all. Not missing some, one or two. I literally have all of them, boys. And that is it. Now, the one thing I will leave you guys off by mentioning is that they do not address anything about legacy system. Like, we thought that they were gonna say something or change something about the legacy acquirement way of doing that right now. They did not do it in this patch. To be fair, this patch, like this one in particular, the start of the season, is pretty beefy. Unfortunately, I think you guys are gonna have to wait until next season. I think so. Or or next patch, right? And because we're supposed to get the newest chapters soon, right? So they might be doing it in that patch within this season, but they do not address anything about legacies at all during this season, and we're just gonna have to keep an eye on it and see, because they literally don't mention anything. Anyways, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this beach festival? It's freaking insane. What do you think about the hero balancing Kanak, Saras, Hanzi rework preview? And then of course, like, there's Strife and this freaking League of Dawn, like freaking Zhao Bai in Arena League. I know which league people are going to be freaking playing it. I'm pretty freaking sure it's going to be Arena, because everyone loves Zhao Bai, and this skin's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, and rightly so. It's freaking crimson red flame Zhao Bai. And lastly, let me know what you think about NIBELLA's new battle pass skin. I do like it. And as always, thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it, and I'll see you next one, boys. Later.